Alrighty, this afternoon we're in Baldwin, Iowa, checking out the summer consignment auction. Quite the lineup of things so far that I've seen. I think I've seen this tractor before. You got a Farmall. I don't know what model this is. Is this a B? No, this is a C. Pretty cool. I don't know. I thought the oil pan was windowed for a second. It's just some missing paint. I kind of like the white. Maybe I haven't seen this exact one before. Next to it, we got a pretty nice 2840, but something that I found really interesting is we have a really crispy case TV 380. This thing smells like a microwave with a hot dog in it for too long. I don't know where the fire started, but even the joysticks are melted. This thing's a mess. It might have started as an engine fire, I guess. This thing's really crispy back here. I'd be really curious to see what this goes for. It does still have tracks and a halfway decent undercarriage on it, but nothing fantastic. I don't know. What's your guess on what a burnt case skid steer goes for? I love the look on this Lull here. Is this actually a Lull brand? Yep. So some company around here, I've seen a scraper and a few other things that are the same black color with the gold-ish pinstriping. I don't know if they went out of business or what happened, but it was a halfway decent machine. The black does look cool. Is it a 12 valve? No. It's a John Deere engine. Huh. I didn't know Lulls had John Deere engines. Pretty decent machine. Next to it, we got a nice Clark with a cab. I don't know if this one's quite big enough to be a diesel unit. Must be if it doesn't have a propane tank. How many pounds are you lifting? 9,100. That's pretty good. Pretty big guy, and it's got the semi off-road tires. Those are pretty bald though. I bet I could get that thing stuck pretty quick. The cab would be nice for a yard machine though. Got a nice older Ford industrial tractor. Two-wheel drive with the loader. Looks like it is a little 4-cylinder diesel. See these a lot on like state highway mowers and stuff. I don't know what this one was originally set up for. Got a really nice bucket on it. That looks almost new. Not almost new, but definitely not original to the tractor. Right next to the Ford loader, I almost walked right past it, but we got a Hyundai excavator. I knew they made them, but I've never been up close to one. And a 60. A pretty big machine. Looks really fresh. I'm gonna guess this is a pretty low hours machine. I drove a Hyundai Elantra once. I wonder if this is similar. Wow. No. Hour meters right there. 200 hours. Wonder if these are like really similar to a case or something. I don't know. It is a really nice machine though, shape-wise. We got a case 685 with a loader. Right next to it, we got a 4555 Deere. This is a pretty nice tractor. This filter over here is saying 392 hours. I would guess that was since a reman or a rebuild or a refresh. Got a grill guard, not the worst looking grill guard I've ever seen. Let's see what the hour gauge says. Looks like it's updated to the newer AC equipment. Steps feeling a little trampoline-y. That's claiming 489 hours too. This cab does not seem like a 489 hour tractor. The pedals aren't all worn off though. The handles definitely have some wear. I don't know. The paint's not half bad though. What do you guys think? You think this is actually a 500-hour tractor? Looks like up here, got some funky paintwork going on. Yeah. Ooh, got fender damage too. That's a shame. How the hell do you do that on a tractor this tall? Jackknife and implement, I guess? Oh yeah, didn't even notice this on the way in. Got a Fiat Alice 11B. I am not familiar with these things at all. Oh, it's straight piped. I love these style cab guards. Kind of the more brush ones. Straight blade. I don't know if this is comparable to like a D4 or a D5. Looks really similar to a Caterpillar in a lot of ways. Our gauge is gone. Yeah, even the shift pattern feels like my dad's old 943. This ROPS is really beefy. It might be homemade. Cool. Does it have a winch? No, it's empty on the back. Huh, that's a different kind of dozer you don't see every day. Right next to the Fiat Alice, we got another skid steer that looks like it got melted. I only noticed this at first. That's supposed to be a plastic shield. And then I realized this thing had a little bit of a thermal event as well. Let's see if this one was engine related. I don't think so. There's a whole bunch of hay and stuff jammed back there. I bet that had something to do with it, huh? Melted the intake pipe. That injector looks like it got a little warm. There's a couple fuel hoses melted, but this one might not be a total loss yet. T650. What about the cab? Did it get in here? No, nothing in here either. Yeah, this one could be saved probably. As long as the computer and stuff didn't get all melty. Don't have to worry about the computer getting melty on this guy. We got a 4320. These are really good looking tractors. I love these cabs on these things too. Pretty straight looking. Not all painted up, but presentable. Got one good dent there. A couple dents in the nose, of course. Does have AC. Looks like it's all still hooked up. How bad are these cabs to get in and out of? Whoa. Not bad. They put a fresh seat in it. How nice. 345 hours on the clock. I wonder how many times that's rolled over. I love Fender radios. What's this one? RAC? Oh, it's got a ROPS in here too. Nice. It's a cool little tractor. All right, we got this pretty nice diesel 450 Farmall. So this must be gas start. I was just looking here. I knew it was gas start, diesel run. But check out the little funnel that directs your leaky bowl away from your cap. Interesting. I really stopped to look at this thing because check out what's on the back. I've never seen this on a Farmall. It's got a winch. That'd be really cool. That's a really beefy winch too. I'm guessing this is a homemade job. It's a Braden winch. That's really cool. PTO driven. Make a nice little logging tractor if it wasn't so nice. And then here we got the diesel side of the engine. So this was like pre-pony motor stuff. Maybe at the same time of pony motors, I don't know. But you would start it up, warm up the tractor on the gas engine or on the same engine. And then you'd switch it over to diesel once it got warm enough. Fuel oil pressure check at high idle. It's cool. Never actually got to see one of these run, but I've seen a few of these engines around. Me and my buddy Joel saw one in a dozer in a junkyard about 3 years ago. Really cool idea. Don't know how well it worked in practice, though. I think pony motors are a little more reliable. Oh, this has got rear hydraulic quick attached, too. This is a sweet tractor. Huh. That's cool as crap. Got a really sweet 1066 here. This thing looks fresh out of the paint shop, if I had to guess. They don't even put any hours on the filters, just date. That thing had to have just been painted. It looks really nice. The block, they just kind of blasted it on over some oil, it looks like. But otherwise, really nice tractor. Chrome stack. These are sweet. I'm sure it'll bring a lot of money. People really like these 1066s. Awesome. Got a pretty cool Oliver here. Man, look how cracked up those tires are. Holy cow. They got a couple years left in them. Oh, I guess this is its loader. We're missing some controls that I guess have been replaced with vice grips. Looks like it also just got a reseal job on the hydraulic pump area. This thing must have sat for a while out in the sun and just destroyed the rubber on it. That's a shame. Olivers are cool, but I don't have a big soft spot for them or anything. What I do have a big soft spot for is mini skid steers. Check this guy out, a John Deere 70. This thing's tiny, and I really want it. It's got halfway decent tires on it for an ancient skid steer. Looks like it's still rocking its original Onan. We're missing half the Deere sticker, though, so that kind of drops the price. Check out how sleek Onan was with their coil placement. Oh, it must not run very good with the... Oh, no, never mind. Okay, I thought the spark plug wire was half off. Do we think this guy runs? If it happens to go cheap enough, it looks like a runner, so it's probably going to be out of my price range for what I want to spend on a unit like this. Looks like we've got some intake and exhaust gaskets that need some attention. A lot of butt connectors, which is always a good sign. Let's see if I can squeeze my big ass in here. 1,700 hours. Okay. Seems reasonable enough. Oh, yeah. Oh, you hear the seat? Oh, it's peeing somewhere. What do we have here? Looks like we got a choke. Electric fuel pump. There's a car going by. I want them to go by before I start hot rodding this unit in case it takes off or something. Come on, sweetheart. Where's your throttle? It smells really fuely now. What does that do? That must be headlights? Oh, here's throttle. Okay. We're figuring it out. It smells like I flooded it. I'm not a happy camper. Come on, little guy. I want to take you home. Man, I wanted to drive this thing. It smells really flooded. I had the throttle all the way up. Let's give it one more shot. Come on, little guy. If you want to come home with me, you got to start. Man, Onans, you just can't beat them. Just so reliable and good. Another thing I noticed when I was sitting here, that cross member's got a gigantic crack across it. Man, I thought this thing would be a runner. Got a tiny bucket on it. It's at a 3.5 footer. Am I missing something here? There's a key. I got the key switch on. I don't know. Maybe it's not a runner. This is kind of the back of the yard where they usually put the non-running stuff sometimes. Huh. That is a cute little skid steer. I think I just fell in love. We will be paying attention to this sweetheart. The John Deere AMT 622. Oh, it's got a modern Kohler in it. You seized up? No, it's got good compression too. What do we think? Is this a runner? Front tire's smoked, which look pretty new. It's still got some nipples on the side. The rears are in okay shape. Gonna crank up for us? No? Okay. What about a pull start? Let's see here. Oh yeah. Nice. Brakes do a whole lot of nothing. Oh yeah. Trammy works though. I don't know what's going on with the brake pedal here. Oh, that's what's going on with the brake pedal. No, it's just cables. The whole thing's just dangling though. That wouldn't be the end of the world. Is it a diff lock, I guess? I always thought these things were just super funky and kind of cool. Is it a hydraulic bed or a manual? Nope. That feels like it's not really. That's pretty worn out. I guess it's some sort of electric over hydraulic. Yeah, it is right there. Electric over hydraulic, but the battery's dead, so that's not gonna work. I don't know. This thing's not that bad. It's not totally roached. New front tire and fix the brakes. Might have a halfway decent unit here. We'll pay attention on that guy. The hell is this thing? It's obviously some sort of sprayer. No idea on the brand. It's missing something important up here because there's a lot of hoses unhooked. Is it a Davis or is that the dealer? Must be the dealer. What are you, you obscure machine? Oh, there's the hydraulic component we're missing. Oh, this is a tiny cab. Oh, and it's been a mouse hotel for a long time. It's a Wilmar. Couldn't think of a better name for this thing, honestly. Kind of cool. It's got its own custom trailer. Looks like a John Deere 4-cylinder diesel tucked in there. Yeah, it is a Deere. Interesting. Oh, yeah. Got a nice 1486 here. Definitely got the paint up special for the auction, looks like. Yeah, that paint's probably been on there for a little while. Got LEDs on it. Really nice inner dual tires. Pretty nice interior. This one's got a lighter in here. Let's see if it smells like cigarettes. Not too bad. 8,000 hours. That's cool. I like these tractors. Next to it, there's a John Deere off-road forklift. These aren't super popular. I've only seen a few of them. Usually they're at like sawmills. 486E. 1,300 hours. No. 13,000 hours. My apologies. Looks like it's a manual 4-speed too. That's kind of cool. What's the lift capacity on this fella? 12,000 pounds. Wow. That would be nice. Here's something I've had quite a few of. I've had several 318s, 316s, 300s, even all the way up to 400. I think I had one. I don't know what that's telling me. Filters and oil. I'm gonna go with non-runner. It does have all its pieces, although not installed properly. This is hydraulic steering. Turnover, I would assume no. Yeah, we got some lights on the dash. Let me sit on it in case the seat switch. Oh, just blasted some water out of the seat. Oh yeah. Why are all the panels off of it if it runs? Trammy works. Hydraulics work. Doesn't run good. It runs a little better with the choke. Our brakes feel like they do nothing. I guess they do. My apologies. The hydraulic works for the deck. Interesting. I would have thought this was going to be a non-runner just based on how it's being presented. Why wouldn't you take the time to put the grill and stuff in right? The belt hanging off of it? I don't know. That's weird. Got some really bad paint on it. People really like these, so it'll go above what I think it's worth. But we'll keep an eye on it. Well, they did say it runs and mows 829 hours. Interesting. I wonder if the mounting tabs broke off or something in here. No? Really weird. Whatever. There's the backside of the 1486. Again, a nice looking inner dual. Next to it, we got a 1066. I really like cabbed tractors. I think a 1066 might be one of the few tractors that I like better without a cab. Oh, check out the carpet. Oh, yeah. Oh, we must take a sniff. Oh, missing a door. That's a shame. They're going to ruin this beautiful carpet interior. I've never seen that before. I thought it was just kind of a custom job here on the hood, but they went all the way. Interesting. It's got 9,000 hours according to the filters. How do I shut you? There we go. It's a Hinneker cab. An okay looking tire. Okay looking tire. I don't know. Kind of like this cab on this tractor, so maybe I retract my statement about liking 1066s without cabs. What do I know anyway? There's the front of that weird little sprayer. Oh, could it be redemption? Another John Deere mini skid steer. This one's a 90. I think the other one was a 70. Ooh, this one's got a Vanguard in it too. It's already got a much better chance of running. 23 horsepower. All right, let's see if this guy fires up. Ooh, it's got way better rubber too. Way nicer bucket. This is a way nicer machine. Interesting. Alrighty, 1,100 hours. Pretty similar to the other one. Oh yeah. Runs like crap. You the throttle? Oh, we're in business. I've never run one of these, so this is going to be interesting. Oh, okay, so left pedal, up and down, right pedal, curl. I think I gotta release this guy. Maybe? No idea what this thing does. A whole lot of nothing. Why you no drive? Maybe it needs to be revved out? I don't know. Well, that stinks. That's the part I wanted to do. All right, so we found one mini John Deere skid steer, which did not run, so we didn't get to do anything. We found a second one, and we were able to run the bucket. Now we just need to find a third one that lets me drive it. Got a little bit of a weld repair going on there. Damn, it's got to be something I'm doing wrong. We're in the recreation center now. If I want a sweet deal on a motorhome, just needs a little bit of love. Holy. What's the inside look like now? I gotta know. Oh, he must have been a tractor guy. All right, everyone, plug your noses. Oh, don't tell me he locked it. Oh, they locked it. Got to buy this one sight unseen, but I can take a guess at what it looks like based on the exterior condition. Got a couple older tractors here. We got a M that's pretty presentable. An Oliver with some really meaty front tires for being a two-wheel drive tractor, but it makes it look really sweet. I think this is the same model, or close to that one we looked at earlier with the loader. Then a 560 next to that. Again, presentable. Holy mackerel, that's a big air compressor. I think it's powered by a Detroit. Produces hazardous noise, so probably, huh? Nope. John Deere. Interesting. It's really not that big of a compressor head for what I was expecting for how big the housing is on this thing. Huh. A lot of wasted space back there. It's a big trailer for that guy. Big Soul Air. How many CFM is that? I don't know. Here we go. It's a 600, so 600 CFM. That would fill up some tires pretty quick, huh? Got a cool 70s truck bed over here with a, is this an Alaskan brand camper top? No, this is a trophy top. Pretty cool, all aluminum. Yeah, I've always thought these tops are cool, but you got to put them in the right truck to look right. We got a halfway decent 7.3 here. It's a napped flatbed. Never seen that. The headache rack's kind of cool, but pretty pointless. No protection. Cab corners are going. Rockers are starting to go. I love this color blue with a two-tone. This auction usually doesn't leave keys in them, but must not be too hot on eyes because the ignition still functions. No key hiding anywhere. I'll have to speculate on the mileage. Automatic. Decent. Pretty presentable. No, this side's... Alright, this side's dinged up and scratched real bad. That's a shame. Pretty cool older boat here. Still got a current registration. The Crestliner on a Sportsman trailer. Pretty sparse interior. I guess they're leaving it up to the next owner to decide how you want to lay that out. I'm gonna guess this was stored inside for many years and has been outside the last few. Got a big old Evinrude on it. The Starflight. That's kind of cool. Not something you see every day. It would look really sweet behind my Suburban, huh? A really hammered John Deere 655 here. I had a 750 once. It was a pretty nice tractor. This one's definitely smaller, but still a four-wheel drive diesel tractor. I don't know. Really roached. Does have a deck. Oh, I'm not too interested in that guy. We have another RV with significant damage. Why buy one RV with front damage when you can buy two? This one must have been a the bridge shrunk type story. Don't worry, she's duct taped together though. Can we get in this one? Yeah. Let's see what the inside looks like. All right, already the stairs feel like they're gonna fall off. Oh, goodness. Oh, must not have been duct taped up for long. Either there was a murder in the bed or that's all water damage. Oh, the smell in here. It smells like an old hay barn. Got a little baby case here. This one's even smaller than the John Deere, I think. Or maybe that's just because it doesn't have a ROPS. What model is this fella? 1816B. Wow, look how bald that tire is. This one's rocking the Tecumseh still. These are the funky Tecumsehs. I don't like these things. I had one and I just didn't like it. Had that was in a Sears tractor. Looks like it's got some extras back here. Another attachment plate, which would be pretty nice. Oh, and there's the forks for it, so it must be like a bale spear. And you do have the ROPS. Is it seized up? Not seized up. Some sort of tube there is open to the world. Yeah, definitely not seized up. Let's see if the oil's way ever full. Nope, not over full. It's actually almost empty. What happened to the head? Looks like someone went ham with an ankle grinder. What do we have here? Farmall Industrial? B-A-L-M-A-R. Farmall Industrial. Never heard of that. Looks like it's a 660 maybe. So it's four-wheel drive, gas, with a front end loader. Cab's looking pretty homemade. Interesting. Ooh, it's a draught bucket. 3-in-1. That's really weird. And it looks like, oh yeah, okay. It's like a big skid steer. It doesn't have a turning front end, a steerable front axle. It must be, yeah, skid steer controls. Oh man, this is scratching the cool side of my brain. Ooh, and it's got a winch. This is a tree skidding son of a gun. I thought it was a skidder at first. Okay, here we go. We can see the stickers better over here. It's a Farmall. Oh, that's not. That's just four-wheel drive sticker. Industrial. Ford. With a Ford loader. And a draught bucket. Nose of the thing kind of looks like a Ford. I've never heard of Farmall. Thing's really cool. I bet it won't go for much, and that's a shame. I hope someone saves it. I would if I had something big enough to haul it and a space for it, because it's just super weird. Looks like over here we have a crap load of old Ford tractors. Oh, yeah. Another thing to tickle my brain. A Farmall of some sort with a Trojan utility speed control patrol grader conversion. Oh, this thing's yard art. It's a shame. That's a beefy set of rails on it that they put around the original frame. It goes all the way back to the rear end. Yeah, so that's a completely different frame than the tractor itself had. Oh, there's the original frame still with the tractor. Okay, so it just kind of clips in there, but it goes all the way back to the rear. That's really cool. I knew these things existed, but I've never really seen one in person. Yeah, that's been sitting somewhere for a long time, just based on how trashed the tires are. Cool. I love seeing stuff like this you don't usually see. Speaking of another thing you don't usually see, we got a Ward's tractor here. Never seen or heard of these guys. MW Ward's. Got a very interesting looking carburetor. Cool. This one looks like it might have been restored about 20 years ago. It must have sat. Tires are junk. Got hydraulics out the back. That's cool. So here's two of the Fords I was talking about. There's a crap load more over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one doesn't look half bad. Not a huge fan of these tractors. There's a few more over here. Ford 6-cylinder conversion. Dang, if it does that, it's a 6-cylinder. And there's some sort of extended frame rail there. That's cool. I wouldn't notice that without reading that. So this must be an extended hood piece. Oh, that's cool. That's really cool. What are these guys over here? This one's tiny. Little guy. So is this the same but unconverted? Ooh, ooh. Poor thing. I can see your rod. So I think this is the same tractor, just without the conversion, so you can kind of see the difference. This is an 8N as well. Glad they noted it as non-running. I wouldn't have guessed that one. So you can see that's the same hood, just that one's got that piece. Yeah, these tractors just don't do a whole lot for me, sadly. I don't know why. Because there's a bunch of Ford 8Ns and 9Ns around. Here's something that really stands out at a farm equipment auction. I think this is a Bradley kit car. It's just a fiberglass potty you would put on top of like a VW Bug. Yeah, that's definitely a cutout for a VW engine to sit back there. I think you'd put it on a whole Bug chassis. They're kind of cool. It'd be really cool to put on like a, I don't know what I'd put on it. Maybe a TJ chassis or something. Make it 4-wheel drive with a little 6-cylinder stick shift. Probably be really fun with how light it is. It looks to be almost the same wheelbase as about a Jeep. It'd be a lot of work, but it would be pretty cool and a lot different than anything else you see. Just spotted this wood splitter over here. They wanted some traction, I guess, on the plate of their splitter. Left a little message. A bunch of lawnmowers, but nothing really striking me as interesting. This thing got, I wonder what happened to this thing. Get hit by a car? Yeah, nothing I gotta have here. Another 3. It's a 322, so this should be diesel. Version of that 318 we looked at earlier, newer. Ooh, this one's a John Deere. I thought these were Yanmars. No, this isn't diesel, it's a carburetor. Oh, I thought these were diesels. Yeah, that's some little 3-cylinder gas engine. That's really weird. No, so it is actually, it's a Yanmar because it's made in, yeah, okay. Yanmar diesel. There's our spark plugs, yeah, okay. Odd. Never seen one of those guys. Pretty beat up. Not horrible, but not good. Cup get at 1450 next to it. It's actually a really nice tractor. Kohler 14 horsepower. Yep. With a tiller. Is this hydraulic? Yeah, it is. It's a hydraulic lift. With a deck. Actually, that's a pretty nice tractor. Cool. I don't know if we've seen this shade of blue yet. They're not gentle on them. They're just running right into each other. Ooh, this one's got a hydraulic thumb. That's new. They're revolving. Yeah, just rammed them right into each other. Nice. This is one of the bigger units. I bet this one's a diesel one. Nope, just a big gas engine. Again, I'm really curious to see what happens in the future with these guys, with the tariffs and things going on right now. If we're going to see less of this stuff come into the U.S. We got a Chinese tire machine. All right, what do we have over here? Some ancient push mowers. So now that I have that little reel mower, kind of looking for a little tiny old push mower. That one's seized up. I don't really want to buy 4 of them though. Got a cool old lawnmower too, or geez, snowblower. A really cool, gigantic Craftsman chainsaw. You seized up? Yeah. Look at the bar on that thing. Holy cow. A home light next to it. Another reel mower. That would look cool next to my National. My National was sitting out here a couple months ago, and now it's mowing my lawn. Got a toolbox over here. It's got some pretty cool stickers. This has stickers too on it. It's a sweet old John Deere sticker. I wonder if it came out of a factory around here. It's got a Union sticker on it, so it could be. That's a pretty slick setup. Someone spent some time organizing this thing up. Kind of cool. We got a Waukesha power plant here, or power unit is the word I'm looking for. Got a can on the exhaust. Some sort of torque converter clutch thing on the back. Quite a few gas engines sitting here. Early Chevrolet grill. That could be the start of your next rat rod, with the headlights too. Giant transmission, flathead. Little 4-cylinder. Dude, I don't know what that guy is. Another flathead 4-cylinder. Interesting. Oh. Maybe I want 200 taillights. Weird thing to end up in an auction. And if you didn't get enough taillights earlier, we got more. Kind of a funky walk behind weed eater thing. Some big old jumbo Willy Bob tires. Come on, there's got to be some good junk back here. I see a bunch of rust over here. That's a good sign for me. AC unit. Tractor parts. Disc parts. Drill press. Nah. Ooh, is this a diesel generator? Nope, McCullough, so it's gas. Ah, let me down. Alright, I'll pick you guys up when I find something cool. Ooh, we do have a John Deere 400 here. Comes with a Michelob Ultra. Some sweet rear tires. But no engine. Would be a cool start to some sort of project. We do have a 16 horsepower, which would fit in this thing pretty good, but that'd be a little small for a tractor like that. pretty straight. That could make someone a really nice start to a project. We got a Dixon 0-turn here. I had one of these sweethearts about a year ago. Had an absolute blast mowing my yard with it. Didn't really work that good. They're not hydrostat. Maybe this one is, but the one I had was like this weird, funky clutch setup. That was problematic, so I got rid of it. Next to it, we got a little Cub Cadet 76 with some sweet looking front tires on it. These are vertical shaft, I think. Yeah, these are cool. Got a sporty steering wheel on it. One more thing in this row I want to look at. Looks like a homemade sheet metal roller. And I will have to say that looks really well made, actually. So pull those pins up, pivots here so you can slide your piece out. 3-roll. It's electric with a forward and reverse switch. This is well built. 220 it looks like. Someone spent some time on this. Wonder where they got the gear set for it. I don't know. Pretty cool though. Probably work really good for what it is. All right, just pulled in the auction yard here and paid our tab. Bought 2 items today, so I gotta find them again and hopefully get them loaded out. One of them's supposed to run, which is a new thing for me. I've never bought something running from the auction. All right, I think I clearly stated in the video that I didn't want this thing, but I put a max bid on it and I ended up with it. So it supposedly runs. Oh yeah, hood's all doinked. I remember why I said I didn't want this thing now. All right, I figured out the hood's actually completely different than I'm used to. It is still kind of doinked though. Let's see what it's got in it for oil. Oddly over full. It smells like gas. Lovely. Let me grab a rag. Yeah, I wiped it off. It is like double over full. What do we got for coolant? Well, we're good on coolant. So it's not that. Probably. Let's see if the internet or the website was right. Oh, yeah. That thing sounds good. Why is it creeping, though? Oh, it moves? Boy, it's not that good. Hydraulic lift work? Hydraulic lift works. Definitely a creeper. Oh yeah, let's get it loaded up. So along with this machine, we got the deck, which is obviously on it, and we also got a front mount snowblower, which is pretty sweet. We also picked up that little reel mower, the walk behind one, for $22. So keep an eye out for the future video on the little reel mower, hopefully bringing that back to life, as it'll complement my little National very well, I think. And of course, there will be a complete video diving into all the issues of this dirt cheap John Deere 322. And we're going to get it up to snuff and probably find a little job for it. Now, I enjoyed today's video on walking around this auction, and I hope you guys do too. And I look forward to seeing you in the future when we go ahead and dive into this John Deere and whatever else I buy in the future. So with that, I will see you guys on the next one. Let me know down below what you thought of today's prices. I thought stuff went for kind of high, but maybe I'm just a cheapo.